Game 2 on the day here for SoCalCollegeSports.com's coverage. 3C2A 2018 Basketball Championships live from Ventura College. Mike Cepeda, Marsha Foster, and Jeff Stoynoff with you. Game 1 in the books. And Palomar, the top seed from the South, upset by Merced in a thrilling game.
It was a great game. It was what we thought it would be. Lots of pressure, up and down, rebounding, great offensive rebounding. Came down to the end. It was a great game.
Game 2 now on the docket. It is the Beavers from LA Trade Tech and Fresno City. And, well, Fresno City very well represented here at these championships, both on the men's and the women's side. 26-5 on the season, tied for first place in the Central Valley Conference. Meanwhile, South Coast Conference North champion, LA Trade Tech. That was a bit of a surprise. In the North, I believe you have the likes of ELAC and Mount Sac, maybe a little down this year, but the Trade Tech Beavers, the 24-6 on the season. The 2 seed out of the South, they're a force to be reckoned with. They average about 75 a game. They don't particularly shoot lights out, but they do get the job done, not only scoring the basketball, but in the win column.
I talked to Coach, and he said that this is one of the toughest teams that he's had. They have a chip on their shoulder, and they play like that. Brian at Fresno City, he said his kids are the most resilient. He has kids playing that are going to have surgery after the state championship is done. So we have tough kids on both sides.
Yeah, Trade Tech going to try and do what Palomar wasn't quite able to do. They're top 5 in the 3C2A in offensive rebounding, and they average forcing 27-plus turnovers a game. So they're going to try and push the pace, use their length and athleticism to try and disrupt what Fresno wants to do.
Yeah, and they have a lot of options at their disposal. 4 players averaging in double digits on the season. And, somebody's going to have to win. Combined 15-0 coming in for both teams, winners of 8 and winners of 7 in a row, the Rams and the Beavers respectively. Coming up in a few moments after these opening words from our sponsor here at the 3C2A Championships for 2018. Don't miss out on your opportunity to get your championship gear. Go to www.CCCAAsports.org. You can chronicle these championships with a bit of memorabilia. 3C2A is partnered with Under Armour to make this happen for you. Everything made to order, and I got to tell you, a lot of what I've seen online looks very, very flashy. Go ahead and take a bit of history here in 2018. About to get underway here, winning the tip. In black, it's LA Trade Tech, the Rams in white and red. And we're going to re-jump it up. Starting for the Rams in the white, it's Julia Cuellar, number 2, number 3, Bria Fernandez, number 15, Jasmine Pulka, number 31, Jasmine Taylor, and number 32, Michaela Mabey. Trade Tech wins a tip. On the floor for the Beavers, it's Dejanay Poland, Cheyenne McKinney. Steal here near side, this is Julia Cuellar. Cuellar stops things up, gives off to Fernandez from 3! And the Rams strike first blood here. Game 2 on the day, game 2 of 4 here on day 1 of the 2018 3C2A Basketball Championships live from Ventura. Trade Tech will try to answer from 3, unable to do so. They try for the offensive rebound opportunity, but it's out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Rams. Trade Tech starting with Dejanay Poland, Cheyenne McKinney, number 10, Maylee Fabius, number 20, Oriana Shirley, and number 22, Kamani Patterson.
We have teams that can both shoot the 3. Let's see who gets that inside game going first.
Maybe able to hit the layup. 5-0 early here for the Rams. Fresno and LA Trade Tech. Outside, this is Poland. Poland off the mark. Rebounding on the doorstep. Can't put it in. That's McKinney. McKinney's second try. No. Third chance opportunity. That one not up and good. That was put up by Patterson. So the Rams looking to add to a 5-0 lead here. 8:44 first quarter. Backdoor not there. That's good defense there from the Beavers. That one poked away, and the ball is won. This is Kamara Smith. Smith back to Shirley, and Shirley finally to get LA Trade Tech on the board. Maybe to the rack. Can't finish. Rebounded by Taylor. Taylor goes up with it. That one off the mark. Taylor with another rebound after it's tapped out. Left-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Patterson. Back the other way we go. This is Shirley. Shirley through a crowd. She's fouled going up with it, and Shirley going to the line for 2.
We've had a lot of offensive rebounds already to start the game. It looks like we have some nerves going on, though. I'm sure as they get up and down the court a few times, they'll settle in. Well,
we saw the nerves play a part in our opening game for Palomar. Ended up costing them in the end. A valiant effort from the Comets, but it falls short. As Merced moves on, first free throw up and good for Oriana Shirley. Second free throw is money. And the Rams now lead it by 1. A quick 4-0 run after a 5-0 run from the Rams by LA Trade Tech. Cuellar nearly lost it. It falls to Maybe. Maybe back to her right. That's a great screen off nice there attack from Jasmine Taylor, and Maybe reads it perfectly and scores. 7-4 Fresno early. 3 from McKinney off the mark. That's the second one that's off the mark. It's going to stay here, though. It's tapped out of bounds by Taylor.
That was a nice inside out. If you can get that zone to collapse and you can start hitting those threes, cause some problems for Fresno City.
Smith is going to bring it in. Smith and Shirley. Back to Smith. Smith. Bit of a 3-2 shell look here from the Rams. High post entry. Maybe getting away with a bit of a travel is Patterson. Patterson off the mark. Rebounded by Polka. Polka off to Fernandez, who hit the opening 3. Shot up at the rim, no good. Rebounded by Patterson. We're back the other way for the Beavers. Here's Smith. Smith, little hesitation, into the lane, floater up and good.
Nice take.
And Kamara Smith.
Seeing both teams attack the rim.
That was an over and back.
I thought so.
Taylor in the post, kicks it out. Fernandez, another triple. No, that one's off the mark. It's rebounded by Polka. She puts it up, puts it in. 9-6.
Nice offensive rebound. Number 15, Polka, is playing on a torn meniscus that she's going to have surgery on after the season. There's a bunch of tough kids out here.
I tore my meniscus once, Coach. I did not move that well.
You know, a lot of people, they tear their meniscus and they're done for the season. There's some ice and...
It's a tough injury, especially in terms of stability. You know, is it a lateral? Is it a medial? You know, there are a lot of terms that, you know, just way too inept to talk on, but I did experience a medial meniscus tear. It didn't take me all that long to come back from it, but it definitely hampered my ability moving forward.
Right, and it's painful.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not fun.
No.
Fernandez, another triple. She's 2 for 3. No, 1 for 3. Long rebound, fought for and won by the Rams. This is Jones. Jones inside. Maybe can't get the layup to go. It's going to be a foul called on Madison Harp. Well, Coach, you see it here early. I think we have another track meet in the making.
Right. Two teams that are going to push the pace and be very aggressive and shoot the three freely.
So the Beavers will bring it up. Here's McKinney. McKinney off to Smith. Smith, Poland. Poland looking on the baseline. She has Andresi Tate, and Tate puts it up, puts it in.
Nice shot.
Very composed there in the short corner, and that's what you got to do against zone coverage.
Right, you got to be able to hit that short corner shot.
That was my bread and butter. Steal track down here by Shirley. Shirley off to Smith. Smith in transition. Little hesitation, kicks it out wide open. McKinney from 17. That's good.
Nice job.
Tech with a 10-9 lead after Fresno started off red hot. Fernandez from the corner. No, thought about it. Maybe a little trigger shy after missing her last couple of triples. Inside, Harp can't get that one to go. Rebounded here by Poland. Poland off to Patterson. Patterson can't finish at the rim. It's rebounded by Trade Tech. It's McKinney inside. That's a wide open feed for Poland, but Poland didn't have her balance. She puts it up on the rim. It's off the mark. The Rams back the other way. Pulka finishes.
Nice attack.
It's a great attack and just a great recognition there. The defense not really coming to her. She goes right around it and scores. Smith now at the high post. Lost the handle on it. Luckily comes off to Shirley. Shirley goes the baseline and puts it up and in, and back and forth we go early. 4:44 to go. Happy you've joined us, everyone. SoCalCollegeSports.com's coverage. 3C2A women's basketball. It's the finals. It's the quarterfinals on day one.
It was a great job at attacking that 1-2-2 half-court press.
You got the 1-2-2. You got a little run and jump. Both teams want to speed up the pace, and well, we're going to have a fun time. Well, I got to tell you, I got a few waters at my disposal right now. I'm probably going to go through all of them. First free throw up and good by Randazia Jones. Taylor back into the ball game. Harp comes off. Cuellar also back into the fray along with Liz Parker for the first time today. Parker, Taylor, Fernandez, Jones, and Cuellar for the Rams. Second free throw up and good. Fresno now back with a 1-point lead, 13-12. McKinney, Poland drives the baseline. Nobody stopped her. Reverse layup is good.
Reverse layup.
Really impressed with the composure down low for Poland on that one. Dejanay making it work. Fernandez can't lose her. 2 of 4. No, she's short. And the jitters, I think, continue to play a role here at these championships.
I think so. She shoots the three ball really well.
Yeah, she's about 40%. 42% on the
42%.
season. That is uncharacteristic. Right now, she is 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. You expect that number to more normalize. Taylor inside, can't get that one to go. And it's off to Poland. Under 4 to go here in the first quarter. 14-13, 2 seed from the south on top of the 3 seed from the north, and 1 for Smith. No, but she's fouled.
Nice attack. Coach Morgan talked about Trade Tech having like a chip on their shoulder. They feel like they're the underdog, like they haven't gotten the respect they deserve. They're really excited to be here, but they feel like people don't think they're going to do anything. Yeah. The kids have that mindset too, where they want to prove that they're the team to be reckoned with.
Coach, you know, I'm from Orange County. I'm a Southern California native. Played a lot in L.A. growing up. A lot of the L.A. contingent, as far as basketball players go, play with a lot of chips on their shoulder.
Right.
So, and you know, you look at the roster here: Dejanay Poland, Cheyenne McKinney, both from Compton. Everybody else from Los Angeles. I think you have maybe one person that's not from the L.A. area, and that's Malaya Fabius, number 10, who started today. She's from France.
Right. Well, you know the city kids want to represent.
Oh, yeah.
They may not have all the flash and dash of Orange County, but they came to hoop. And Fresno City, same thing. Excuse me. Fresno City are all local kids. He doesn't have one kid outside of his area. Those are all local kids that are playing, something that they're really proud of, that their homegrown kids stay home and play.
And the Rams have a lot to be proud of. Fresno City, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, very well represented, not only at these championships, but it almost seems throughout the year. In our coverage here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Smith off on both free throws, but it's an offensive rebound to Patterson. Another possession for the Beavers. Inside, this is Shirley. Shirley steps through, has it blocked by Taylor.
It's great defense.
Cuellar comes away with it in transition now for the Rams, brings it up. This one tapped out, wide open. Vasquez from three, that's no good. Rebounded by Liz Parker. Parker kicks it out. Taylor in the lane, traveled, I think, and she did.
Yeah.
3:19 to go, opening quarter.
Fresno City shoots a lot of threes and makes them at a pretty high clip.
They really do, and they have they've come out a little cold here, Coach.
Yeah.
Smith bumped down low, but it's a pretty good job by Taylor going straight up. No call made. Back the other way. Parker has that one blocked by Poland. And check that. That was Rodonzia Jones having that one blocked.
Yeah, with those three-point shots as a coach, you're just hoping that, it averages out. Like, you miss a few to start, but they're going to go in. Again, I think those nerves to start the game.
Maybe back in along with Harp and Pulka. Pulka down low. Lays it up, lays it in.
Nice job.
She's got 6 early. Smith brings it back up. The Beavers trailing by 1. Poland on the far side with it. Circles up to the top, gives off to McKinney. They reverse it around near side. Shirley, McKinney down low, up and under, no good. Harp with a rebound, no. This is Patterson, kicks it out. Wide open Shirley. Shirley fakes in, kicks it out to Smith. Smith from a long 2. That one off the mark, too long. Harp, nearly traveled there. I think she caught it mid-air. I think it's a good no call. Maybe, meanwhile, down the lane, can't get it to go. Great defense by Poland, tapped out of bounds by Harp, going back to Trey Tech.
You can tell Fresno City wants to run here.
And I think Trey Tech will take it.
Absolutely. Now, if they're going to finish, if they're not going to finish, I'd take it too. But you have to believe when someone's averaging 82 points a game that eventually those threes are going to drop and those attacks are going to go in for 2.
Well, it's all about adjusting to the speed of the game. And the Rams, I think they want to run, but at the same time, this is a different gear that they're used to in playing a team that likes to go up and down with them.
Right.
That one put up by Joy Bell. Bell off the mark. It's long, rebounded by Cuellar. Cuellar brings it up for the Rams. Cuellar, nobody stops her. Puts it up on the bottom of the rim. It falls off. Bell in transition. Pass up ahead. Tapped out of bounds by Jones. It'll stay with the Beavers.
Number 2, Cuellar. Julia is playing with a torn ACL. He has 2 kids that are really getting it out here. She's having surgery after the season as well.
A partial tear?
Yeah, partial tear. You see the brace she has on. And
I've worn a brace like that. Called it the bionic knee. Patterson kicks out to McKinney. McKinney looking for Shirley, crossing across the lane. That's a great screen off there from Patterson. Nice. That's terrific offense down low from Trey Tech, and they find themselves with a 1-point lead at 16-15.
Again, they're playing with really good composure against the zone.
Jones, meanwhile, not composed on the receiving of that pass, loses it out of bounds. Going to go back to Trey Tech. Fernandez comes in for Jones.
They're doing a really good job against the zone, and you have to penetrate it with a pass, with a person, or off the bounce, and they're doing a nice job getting inside.
Smith up ahead. This is Shirley now in transition, one-on-one with Pulka, and Pulka not very good laterally there as you see her hampered by the knee injury, and Shirley took full advantage. It's a 3-point lead for Trade Tech.
And that was a nice job avoiding the charge too.
Maybe inside, terrific feed for Taylor and one.
Nice job. Really solid pick and roll. Hands by the big girl.
See that replay here. That's an unbelievable scoop feed from Maybe on the perimeter. Michaela 5'7" sophomore from Sarris, California in the Central Valley. A nice assist, and Taylor can tie things up here at 18-all. She does just that. It's the Rams and the Beavers here, game 2 on the day. Game 2 of 4 on SoCalCollegeSports.com. 2018 3C2A Basketball Championships. Bell has it near side off to McKinney. Circle around, back to McKinney in the high post. McKinney off the mark, she's short. Pulka gets away with the travel, gives off to maybe in transition. Taylor running the floor, rewarded on the other end. She lays it up and lays it in.
Nice job. Nice way to reward the big girl for running the floor.
Absolutely. Shirley into the lane, kicks it out. Bell, long 2. That's good.
All right, now we're getting a little bit of up and down here.
They need a throat lozenge here pretty soon. Fernandez in the corner looking for Taylor down low, and Taylor a menace down low. Shirley, better defense, gets a hand on it. In transition now for Trade Tech. Better transition defense from the Rams here. They lose Patterson. Patterson from 12 feet. That one short. Rebound off to Fernandez. Fernandez up to Maybe. Maybe, no numbers. She's going to slow things up. Hesitation. Forget that.
Nice
Taylor
pass.
down low. Beautiful feed. No foul called. I thought Patterson easily got her on the arm. Behind the back dribble. This is Poland. Down the lane. Puts it up and puts it in. Well, you got to play through it. Maybe now with 3 seconds on the clock. Cuellar going to have to let it go. And this is a travel from Cuellar. She received. I thought she was a midair. I don't think she established, but refs had a better eye of it than I do.
That was just a little faster than how they've been breaking the press. It's interesting to penetrate and to kick behind.
Could she maybe have hopped into it?
Maybe so.
Tough call. Polka's going to come off, hop back into the fray along with Taylor coming off as well. Shirley going to bring it in 1.7 seconds. And Tech a chance to add to their lead. Will they do so right here? It's a foul down low on Fernandez. Patterson going to the line with 0.1 on the clock. That's really good execution. Matt, can we see the replay on that? Top shot here. As we see the setup from the sideline out of bounds, bring back the slider. We'll see that here. Looks like a box set. And just a great fade by Patterson. She lets it develop.
Nice job.
And the find from the outside. Patterson going to the line. Nice job there, Maddie. Free throw up and good. Big games, got to make your free throws.
Absolutely. Patterson, her nickname is Snacks. When she was in high school, she used to walk around with a backpack and sell snacks to make money.
That's awesome.
Isn't it awesome?
0.1 on the clock. That'll do it. We go into the second quarter. LA Trade Tech with a 4-point lead on top of Fresno City. You are watching the 2018 3C2A Basketball Championships live from Ventura. Into the second quarter, 4-point lead for LA Trade Tech. Rams with the ball. Harp with it at the high post, turns and faces, nothing there, picks up her dribble. Pretty good on-ball defense from Trade Tech. Maybe with a cut into the lane, goes
Nice
up with it.
cut.
She's fouled by Bell.
Fresno City's doing a good job getting to the line. You know, good job of attacking in transition and set plays on the half court.
Really impressed with both teams executing in the half court. You know, something we really didn't see from both parties in game one. I thought Palomar was a little stagnant, especially versus the zone. Merced, a lot of their opportunities came in transition. Who would have thought? Maybe off on the first. Right. Good on the second, 24-21.
And not that the other teams weren't. These two teams just seem really prepared for what the other team's defenses are, where they're going to get their shots from.
And Patterson, good from 10 feet. Inside pass, Jones.
Nice pass.
Harp can't finish. Patterson with a rebound off to Shirley. Shirley will bring it up here for the Beavers. 5-point lead. They can add to that total. Euro step for Shirley, no good, but Harp fouled her. Second foul on Harp. Taylor checking in at the scorer's table.
Shirley has great body control.
The Euro step, just so tough to guard. You know, it's so herky-jerky, but very effective, and a lot of players have adapted it, you know, on both sides of the men's and women's bracket, and with good reason. It's effective. One of the reasons why you see the pick and roll work a lot of times, because it works.
It does. It does.
First free throw up and good. 11 points already for Ariana Shirley. Shirley leading all scorers, going to ready the second free throw. That one up, off the mark, off the back iron. Poland with a rebound over maybe. Another possession for the Beavers. Poland off to Bell. Bell to Patterson, one-on-one with Polka. Picks up her dribble. Polka closes out. Poland wide open three from the corner. That's off the mark. Maybe with a rebound. She'll bring it up. Turns on the Jets, gives off to Fernandez. Fernandez double team, gives it back to Maybe.
Nice middle cut.
Now near steal, and Shirley had eyes of a rebound, instead caught the shoulder of Jones. And Jones, that's a second big collision for her here in the first half. Took one from Smith, inadvertent bump from her earlier in this ball game. And
both these teams are tough, resilient teams.
Very gritty. Fernandez, little backdoor on Poland. It's dug out here by the Beavers as Shirley comes away with it. Trade Tech will bring it up. The Rams pretty impressive in terms of their transition defense. They're able to get back. Trade Tech's just been the better offensive team so far in making shots.
Agreed. They do a good job getting back into their zone. And Trade Tech is being very patient, very disciplined as far as how they're attacking the zone.
Great job by Smith. Throws it off the backboard, gets her own rebound. Can't get that one to go. It's rebounded now here by Taylor. Good box out by Maybe. Patterson couldn't get that one to fall as well. 8:06 to go in the second quarter. Pulka nearly lost it. Takes it to the rack. Scoop shot up.
Great attack.
And it's in. And you see the hitch in her step due to the injury.
That's that meniscus. She's first team All-State kid, though.
That's
tough
incredible. Kid. Poland, good reversal. Shirley wide open on the baseline. She rushed the layup, and she's off the mark. Taylor with a rebound, and off to the races now for the Rams. Great feed down low. Jones fouled in transition by Bell. Fresno cut into the 4-point lead for Trade Tech.
Fresno City does a great job of running the lead, sending someone down the middle of the floor, and they do a good job getting the ball inside. And that's whether it's the big girls or it's the guards. Yeah. I like that.
Coming up after this, Irvine Valley and Sierra. Irvine Valley dispatching the defending state champs in the regional final, Mount Sac. At Mount Sac, Jones good on the first. And then tonight, College of the Sequoias, Mount San Jacinto. We'll have all the coverage here for you. Up and good.
Got to put your free throws in. Coach Hanks from IVC told me that she told her team if they were going to be afraid to go to Mount Sac and compete, she was going to call Brian and tell them that they were going to stay home. And they went up there and did a great job.
27-25. A Trade Tech by a bucket. Poland off to McKinney. McKinney to the rack. Poland with a rebound. She's fouled going up with it. Puts it up and puts it in. What an incredible effort by Dejanay Poland.
Solid. Trade Tech's doing a great job going to the offensive boards, going to the weak side. One of the hardest places to box out in a zone is that weak side.
Absolutely.
You can make a living there as an offensive rebounder.
Free throw up, rattles out. It's a 4-point lead for the Beavers. Maybe. To her right on McKinney. Oh, that's a great feed for Fernandez.
That's a great cut.
That's great synergy offensively in the half court there for Fresno City.
And I'm really impressed by both of these teams, how they're passing, how they're moving without the ball, attacking the rim.
Well coached, good cohesion. These players know each other. 3-point opportunity from the far side from McKinney off the mark. It's tapped out of bounds. Going to stay with the Beavers.
Agreed. Just not a lot of mistakes, right? Maybe some missed shots, but just good looks at the basket.
Patterson comes off on the screen. That one off the mark and tapped out of bounds by McKinney.
Patterson needs to stop fading away. She's fading a lot. You know, I told you the snack story. She's also the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah. And then this kicks back to Cuellar. Cuellar into the short corner. This is Taylor one-on-one. Working versus Andresi Tate. It's out to Fernandez from 3. She's 1 of 5 from beyond the arc.
And you know, at 42% from the three-point line, she's going to keep shooting the ball.
She's getting too many open looks.
Yeah.
And I think Trade Tech realizes that. They want to talk things over, take a time out here with good reason. 6:23 to go. The Beavers by 2 on top of the Rams. You are watching SoCalCollegeSports.com's coverage. The 3C2A 2018 basketball finals here from Ventura. Catch this broadcast live and on demand on our YouTube channel, www.socalcollegesports.com. That's our website. Our channel is SoCal College Sports 1. For an Xbox One, you got an Apple TV, you have anything that utilizes the YouTube app, SoCal College Sports 1. Patterson, that is silky. That is great mid-range versus Taylor on that shot.
And she stayed with it that time. No fade.
Polka to the rack. Fouled by Patterson. I think she heard you, Coach.
I think so. And not only is Patterson the heart and soul of the team, but it's a kid who's been homeless and finds a way to get to school every day.
Yeah.
And, you know, the snack stories let you know she knows how to hustle.
Yep.
And Coach has said she's super respectful, team leader. You know, those are the kind of kids you want to have on the team.
Right.
Those are the kind of kids you want to see do well.
Yeah. The lead is 2 for Trade Tech after a couple of main free throws by Polka. 5:55 to go. McKinney wide open from 3. That one long. Patterson trying to track down the rebound. Polka there first. Off to Cuellar. Cuellar is going to bring things up for the Rams. Fernandez in the corner. Quick close out here from Poland. Great find
Again.
inside Polka. No, it's going to be on the floor. That's a late decision there from the referee. I'm going to say it's the correct one. I thought maybe she was fouled going to the bucket before she received the pass. It's the 15th foul, so 2 shots the rest of the way in this quarter for Fresno.
But again, a great basket cut.
Textbook from the Rams here in moving without the basketballs. Polka hits on another free throw. She has 11. Shirley and Pulka leading scorers right now for both teams. Pulka now takes a lead with 12 on the day. 31 all. Shirley receives the pass. Off to Smith. Poland now with it on the far side to McKinney. McKinney's a little cold here in the first half. Poland running the baseline. Taylor closes out. Snacks with it. Off to McKinney. Poland fakes one way. Inside
Nice
Shirley.
pass.
Too much passing
Yes.
inside. Patterson trying to get that one to go. Rattles out. Pulka with a rebound.
Too unselfish.
The Rams, Pulka gets away with a carry coming up the lane. Taylor, one dribble inside, kicks it back out. Cuellar from three. She might have traveled, released the pivot foot before she dribbled on the floor. Layup no good, gets it back to Pulka. Pulka working on Shirley, looking for Fernandez. Great adjustment by Poland defensively to deny there. Fernandez with it on the far side. Looking to spin into the lane. That's just terrific on-ball defense there from Trey
Great
Tech. And Patterson now with it, bringing it up, working on Taylor. Inside, hot pass over to McKinney. That's a great job by McKinney, not losing the basketball there. That was a lot of mustard on that one.
Sure
it's tapped
was.
out of bounds by Cuellar. Going to stay with Trey Tech. 17 on the shot clock, and we'll have some wholesale substitutions for the Rams. Isabella Naranjo. Jones and Parker back into the mix. Inside looking for Patterson. There's going to be a foul on Taylor coming through the back instead of over it. That's her second foul, and here comes the sub. Jordan Barrios. Or Byros, rather.
Interesting.
Poland.
Man-to-man out of bounds.
Going to be a moving pick here. I think it's going to go against Shirley. So Shirley pins down there, but she keeps on moving through the screen. Coach, that's a pretty weak call.
That was a really weak call.
I mean, if the defender is going to allow themselves to be pinned down, then that's their fault.
Right.
But I guess letter of the law. Parker, meanwhile, left-handed layup. That one rattles out. Maybe a little ball don't lie there. Poland brings it up here. Trade Tech. Smith, top of the key, back to Poland. McKinney had some room. Instead, Poland back to Smith. Two-man game. Now McKinney from three. No, it's short. McKinney tries to track down her own miss. Maybe off to the races for Fresno. Trade Tech back quickly defensively. Off to Jones. Jones turns a corner, puts it up. Smith goes straight up. No foul call. Tapped out of bounds by Snacks. It'll stay here with the Rams.
Yeah, and good job of attacking the rim.
.344 to go in the second quarter. We battled to a draw
Nice
thus far. Back cut, Pulka, and she has 14 now. Terrific find.
Great execution.
Little high-low action from the Rams. Harp to Pulka for the finish. Smith over to McKinney. McKinney has it at the top of the key. No doubt about that one. No, it's off the back iron. She tracks down her own rebound. Bank shot up, no good. Rebounded by Maybe, and the shot's not falling right now for Trey Tech. Bit of a scoreless drought for the last 5 minutes. Maybe back the other way. Nobody stops the ball. She missed the layup. Patterson now will bring it up. Off to Poland. Poland. Ooh. Slow things up.
Yeah, Trey Tech's doing a good job of being patient in the half court.
They can get pretty much any shot that they want. A good challenge by Pulka. Better offense there from Patterson. And Snacks Patterson. She's got 8. Maybe has that pass stolen by McKinney. Love the denial from Cheyenne. Smith now has it in transition. Double dribble. Coach, you're right there with me.
I am. I saw that one.
33 all. We got a good one here in game 2. Fresno City and LA Trade Tech. Mike Zepeda, Marsha Foster with you. Maybe. Picks up her dribble.
Good pressure.
Backdoor. Parker fouled, and they are just absolutely carving the defense here.
They are exploiting Trade Tech's hard denial.
Yeah.
A little fake and go back door. We've seen it several times.
And Trade Tech, to their credit, has done a pretty good job adjusting on the overcommit and really turning their head around and getting that other denial on the other side. But the problem is you can't do that every time. You're going to get caught sleeping or maybe overcommitting every now and then. And the Rams are feasting on it right now as Parker gives the Rams a 1-point lead. Polka back into the ball game after she was spelled shortly by Isabella Naranjo.
I don't think it's been a big adjustment for Fresno City to back cut. They cut so well.
Yeah. It just comes natural to them. They move naturally without the ball. A very unselfish team. They do a good job of finding the cutter. Fabius inside to Patterson. Patterson wide open. Poland 15-footer. That one off the mark. Mabius comes in, flies in for the rebound. Polka wards her off. Polka in transition now for the Rams, looking for a backdoor cut from Parker. Instead gives off to Maybe. Polka at the top of the key, offensive foul. Extended the forearm, and Shirley, great feet defensively. Matt, can we see the replay on the defense there by Shirley?
Good job moving her feet and staying in front.
Coach Brian Tesler didn't like it.
He did not like that call. I think she did a good job, though.
Smith. Fabius from 3. That's good. Miley Fabius gives Trade Tech a 2-point lead. 1:41 to go in the first half. Cuellar turns a corner. Nobody stops her. Puts it up on the rim. It's tapped out of bounds. Going to go back to the Beavers.
Trade Tech's doing a good job defensively, but that little brush cut is giving Fresno City opportunities to attack the rim almost every possession.
Both teams in the penalty. We have a timeout on the floor taken by LA Trade Tech. 30-second timeout. Let's keep it here. Coach, it's a great brand of basketball that Fresno City runs in the half court. What's missing right now? Well, how are they not ahead in this ballgame?
Well, their big three-point shooter is not knocking down the threes, right? So everything they're doing is at the rim. And if they're making those or getting fouled, that's good. But they're not always finishing. But they don't have that outside game going, But it'll still be there because they're attacking the rim.
Yeah, and you've seen a couple times now. Fernandez has been a little trigger shy after missing a few. And she's really your big gunner from the perimeter.
Right. 42%. You have to keep. You got to let it ride,
Shooters shoot.
Shooters shoot.
Fabius brings it up off to Smith. Fade screen. They're looking for Fabius. They have her. Will she get one up? No. Good closeout by Maybe. She goes to the short corner. Can't get that to go. Shirley with the high layup off the backboard on the rebound. 38-34. And Shirley crashing on the weak side pays dividends for the Beavers. Parker didn't catch it cleanly.
Shooting in zone now. 2-3 zone.
1-2-2-2-3. It's a different bit of a look here, Coach. That's it's a nifty defense. Ooh, Maybe gets away with a travel there. She drives the lane, puts it up on the rim, gets it to go. Smith turns on the Jets, has that one poked away. This is going to be a jump ball. The arrow's going to stay here. If you're the Rams, you'll take it. Trade Tech keeps possession, but you now win the arrow for the start of the second half. 49 seconds to go. Shirley with 13 in this one. Pulka with 14. Here comes a double. Shirley stays home. Fabius now on the perimeter working against Cuellar. Drives the lane. Scoop shot up. No travel.
Too many steps.
Yeah.
It's interesting. They're not as patient versus the zone when they go out of bounds. Fresno City goes into man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
And Trade Tech is much more patient against the zone.
Fernandez back into the ball game. That's a kick by Fabius. Now on a kick, Coach, the clock does not reset?
It does not reset.
That's very advantageous to the defense.
Well, I guess you could kind of kick it every time, but...
You see Merced back. I believe that's Merced in the crowd. After their win and upset of Palomar in Game 1 on the day. Scouting out their next matchup. They will play the winner of this one.
Somebody's yelling, reset the clock from the stands.
Yeah. Not the case.
Reset, though, no.
It'd be great if somebody yelled out, read a rule book. Polka, great skip pass, wide open. Jones from 3. That one is short. Rebound off to Fabius with authority. Gives it off. That pass stolen by Jones. Jones 1-on-3. Forget about it. Lays it up and gets it to go. Randazia Jones, let's see that one again. What about the effort here? Fabius on the rebound. Jones reads it perfectly. I'm up against 1-on-3. I got this. Flicks it up and puts it in.
I think when you're aggressive and you attack the basket, there are going to be times when maybe you get bumped, maybe you don't, but because you attack the basket, I give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Polka comes off. Coach, what's the conversation about here?
Oh.
Whether the shot went or not?
I'm not sure.
An opportunity here for Jones to give the Rams a lead at the end of the first half. First free throw, only free throw, up and good. 39-38.
8 seconds left.
5 seconds. Smith's going to have to go to work. Shirley from 3. Yes!
Shirley's done a really nice job.
Shirley leads all scorers with 16. It's 41-39. Trade Tech by a bucket as we go into halftime. Fans, the 3C2A Men's and Women's Basketball Championship official apparel is available for purchase now at CCCAAsports.org. You can get there by clicking on the championship store link at the bottom right of the page. And also be sure to tell your friends and family that if they were unable to get to the championship, they can watch all of the games on our website at www.socalcollegesports.com and our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. And if you have a shout-out you'd like us to get on the air, whether it be for your favorite team or your favorite player, be sure to tweet that to us, and we get that on the air for you at SoCal College SPO. That's SPO. At the half, LA Trade Tech leads Fresno 41-39. Back in a minute. Halftime here from Ventura. It's LA Trade Tech with a 2-point lead on top of Fresno. A very entertaining first half. Pretty good execution from both teams. Honestly, I thought the execution was better from the Rams side, but some gritty performances in that first half, particularly by Ryan Michelle.
Right. I think both teams did a really good job of attacking the opponent's defense, how they could attack it. Trade Tech, I know, likes to get up and down, but they're playing a slower pace against the zone. And Fresno City is taking advantage of the tough deny and the tough man-to-man defense by attacking the basket. So I think they're both doing a really nice job on the floor. Let
me get that pronunciation correctly. Oriana Shirley with a big first half for LA Trade Tech. And meanwhile, Jasmine Polka was terrific down low, playing, as you said, on a meniscus tear. She'll have off-season surgery, but man, 2 players really gritting it out for the Rams. The Rams coming in as the 3 seed from the north, but this one's it's got the makings of going down to the wire, and very excited for the second half.
It definitely. I think the 3-point shooting for the Rams could factor in, if they can get hot from outside, because they are taking advantage of getting to the basket, but they haven't been hot from the outside.
Coach, you have players on the Rams side that shoot it pretty well from the perimeter, but obviously they didn't go in that first half. A lot of them didn't. As a coach, what do you tell your players? I know there's the motto of keep shooting, but is there anything that you try to maybe coach them on that they're not doing enough of? Having your feet ready, having being ready, with your hands and your feet, know what you want to do and don't hesitate. I mean, what is it that you tell them as a coach?
Well, that's really important, what you just said, to be ready to shoot, but also to give them the confidence. Look, you shoot 42% from the 3-point. You're a great 3-point shooter. It's going to drop. Sometimes, though, you need to get to the rim. You need to see the ball go in the basket. You need to get fouled. Something so the ball goes through. You see it go through, you relax. But you have to keep shooting the ball.
Just because they didn't fall, I wonder if there's going to be a defensive adjustment for LA Trade Tech in the second half coming up, because I thought there were a lot of open threes that, frankly, if that happens in the second half, the Rams are going to come away with a win.
Right. I guess until it happens, they're going to play the defense the way they're playing it. But you're right. If it starts to go down, it's going to cause problems because they are attacking the rim anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure as a coach, not only do you have to be reactionary, but you have to be proactive as well. And who's going to make the adjustments here? We'll find out in a couple minutes coming up. SoCalCollegeSports.com's continuing coverage of 3C2A 2018 Basketball Championships live from Ventura. Start the second half here. LA Trade Tech by a bucket, 41-39. Bit of a zone look here from the Beavers. Skip pass, Polka looking inside, another skip pass. Here's Fernandez, no, Cuellar. Drives down the middle, kicks back to Fernandez. She opened the game with a triple. She starts the second half with a triple.
As we talked about at halftime, if she gets hot from there, it's a different ball game.
She hits another one early here, Coach. I expect a timeout to be called from the Trade Tech side. Rams with a 1-point lead. Inside, this is Snacks Patterson from the corner, in and out. Rebounded by Cuellar. We're going back the other way here for the Rams. Up ahead, this is Taylor. Taylor, terrific catch. Patterson in defense. She forces the pass out. Cuellar, maybe back to Cuellar. Cuellar, skip past Pulka. They shift the defense. Taylor down low, terrific find. Smith challenges up front. That's a terrific challenge. Forces an errant shot. Shirley now in transition for the Beavers.
Again, great job of getting the ball inside.
Patterson unable to come away with it. Taylor on the floor. Jump ball, going to stay here.
Let's see how well Trade Tech operates against man-to-man.
Patterson, power crab dribble, puts it up with the left hand. That is a high degree of difficulty shot. She gets it to go.
And she needs to see the ball go in the basket. She's had a couple of shots, but she's faded away a lot.
Fernandez with another one. Yes. Bria Fernandez, she has 6 early here in the third. She has 11 in the ball game. Fresno up by 2. Poland on the baseline and 1.
An opportunity to get three-point play in the traditional way. Good take.
3 points the hard way, as they say.
Yeah. You know,
Fernandez. Are you alluding to the fact that you might not be a fan of the three-point shot?
Oh, no. I like the three-point shot.
Okay.
I like it, but I like that and one too. That and one really pumps your team up.
It really does.
It does. Especially when you make the free throw.
Especially when you convert. 46-45, Tech back with a 1-point lead. Pulka now with it. They've put Fernandez now at the high post. Will she leak out? She does. This is Cuellar. Cuellar on Smith. Good on-ball defense. Back to Maybe. Swing it around. Fernandez leaks to the corner. Patterson cheats out. Fernandez from 3 again. That's 3 to start off the third quarter for Bria Fernandez. Hot fire from Bria.
Yeah, and Trade Tech has gone to a zone.
She shot him right out of it.
Yeah.
How about answering on the other end? Dijonay Poland. Back and forth we go. It's dueling banjos here in the third. Pulka at the free throw line. Shirley, good on-ball defense. Poland tapped that out of bounds. Taylor off of her knee. It's going back to the Beavers.
Good defense there. Getting a hand in on the ball. They went back to man-to-man after those 2 threes, and I don't blame them. Somebody shoots 42%, gets hot.
Yeah, you have to dare a team that's cold from 3 to really shoot over you. But after you give up 3 in the first half, Poland again from 3. No, that one's off the back iron. Shirley crashes the board. Ooh, nearly traveled. I don't think she did, though. McKinney to the rack, gets it to go.
Nice take.
Cheyenne takes advantage of the defense a little bit on their heels. 3-point lead now for LA Trade Tech. Maybe terrific cut into Harp. Harp takes a couple dribbles, back the other way. Patterson with a foul. Madison Harp, she is a force to be reckoned with down low. Fabius getting ready to check back into the ball game for LA Trade Tech. It's LA and France on the roster for the Beavers.
I think both teams are doing a really good job of getting into the paint. Seen a lot of free throws from a lot of different players on the floor.
Harp off on the first. 6:44 to go. It's the third quarter of Game 2. Game 3 coming up. Sierra and Irvine Valley. Jeff, do I have that right? You get the thumbs up. Harp, second free throw. Gets a friendly roll. 51-49. Poland picks up the dribble off to Smith. Smith over to Fabius. Fabius surveying the defense, kicks it back to the top of the key. Smith, hesitation. Poland, good catch. Can she finish? She can't. It's off the mark. Cuellar crashes the rebound. Cuellar, she's going to bring it up ahead. Shirley lets her go right by her and scores.
Nice job attacking the basket.
Shirley working with 2 fouls, and I want to say that Cuellar knew exactly what to do. This is an offensive foul going to go against Smith, and it's a tough call. It's pretty 50-50 there, Coach. I think you just don't like it if you're on the opposing side.
Absolutely, but Coach Morgan didn't respond to it. He didn't react to it too much. I think he agreed, and she was outside of the arc.
Yeah, she was outside. I just thought Smith had pretty good body control trying to avoid the defender, but that's one that could have gone either way. Maybe, meanwhile, lays it up, lays it in. 53-51. Breaks the 51 all tie. Rihanna Shirley off to Fabius. Good look. The bank is open for Maylee Fabius.
The pace of the game is definitely picked up.
Back door, Pulka inside. Shirley goes, or Patterson goes straight
Good
up.
defense.
Patterson gets the rebound off to Smith in transition. Crossover dribble, scoop shot up, and it's good.
Great
Kamara
attack.
Smith.
Great attack.
Fabius falls down, gets up. Maybe. Off to Pulka. Pulka to her right. Shirley covering, falls down. Offensive foul.
Wow. She sold that one.
She sells it.
Yeah, she sold it.
That's one that can work against you. You're working with 2 fouls, and Shirley, the leading scorer right now for LA Trade Tech. But you got to be careful. Sometimes when you initiate contact and you're the defender, that call can go against you. Luckily, call goes in her favor. We're going back the other way for the Beavers.
True. That one really should have been just a no call.
Yeah. Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
I love it. .506 to go. LA Trade Tech has expanded their lead by the slimmest of numbers. They lead it by 3. They led it at the half by 2. Memory serves. Memory sometimes can be a little suspect. That ball tapped away. Poland on the floor first. She wins it for Trade Tech. It's a jump ball, though, and the arrow in favor of the Rams.
Good job getting on the floor. This is where every possession matters.
Yeah.
You know, you fought hard to get here to the Elite 8. You want to be in the Final 4.
Crossover from Jones. Jones into the lane. Bank shot no good. Rebounded on the doorstep. That's Jordan Barrows. Barrows puts it up and puts it in. Comes a 2-3 look here from the Rams. Bit of a matchup zone here, Coach. Fabius with it on the far side. They're running the baseline. It's Patterson.
An adjustment from the first half. Just a different look.
Very physical down low. McKinney sets a screen. Poland. They open up the baseline. This is a foul on Barrows. Coach, I really love the movement offensively versus the zone or the man by LA Trade Tech this time.
I think they've done a great job all game of getting into the key. They haven't always finished, but great body control on that. Way to take the hit.
Poland readies the first, and that's good. College of the Sequoias in the building.
Some good games today. Good games, good teams.
LA Trade Tech, I believe, dispatched Cypress.
Yes.
In their regional final.
Came down to last possession.
Cypress, co-champions of the Orange Empire Conference. Ooh, that was a near back violation.
With Irvine Valley.
That's a good backdoor cut there. Better defense from Poland. Cuellar comes away with it. It's going to be a foul on Fabius. A little bit too much contact on the ball. Tech did have a foul to give. The penalty the rest of the way, though, here for the Rams. The bonus, I should say.
And I think this game has been pretty clean, right? Not a lot of fouls. Good execution.
Jones crossover into the paint, looking for a cutter. She finds one in Pulka. Pulka lays it up and lays it in. Jasmine Pulka. Quickly back the other way. Poland thought about it on the baseline, has to bring it back out. Again, the transition defense there for Fresno City. Poland from 3. No. That's long. It's going to go out of bounds and back to Fresno. Coach, are you familiar with College of the Sequoias this season?
I am. I saw them early. Man, a fall extravaganza. So we didn't play them, but I did have a chance to take a look at them. They're just solid. They won 4 tournaments.
Jones, meanwhile, drives the lane, gives Fresno a 1-point lead, 59-58. Shirley's been quiet for a while. She's been at 16 for much of the third quarter. McKinney, meanwhile, with it, gives it back to Shirley. Shirley looking for a screen from Fabius. McKinney going to fire from deep. She's trying to track down her own rebound. It falls to Cuellar. Cuellar now in transition. Who's going to stop her? Fabius. Not there. She fouled it. It's like a heavyweight bout.
It is. It is. I was thinking that about the interior game. Everyone's attacking. It's like punching the body. Got to knock down those outside shots, right?
Well, let's be a little bit more accurate, as I know Jeff's showing off listening in. More like a middleweight fight. Heavyweight fight, it's one and you're done.
Yeah, there's a lot of holding.
Yeah, these two teams are trading blows.
They are.
And right now, the Rams getting the better of it. Cuellar up and good on 2 free throws. It's a 3-point lead for Fresno City. We'll take a break in the action. We'll do the same. 2:48 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the 2018 3C2A Basketball Championships Day 1 from Ventura. .58. The Rams now taking control here in the third quarter. 2:48 to go. And we got a shout out from a Ventura College alum. Cedric Sabalos, as Smith puts it up and puts it in for LA Trade Tech. Speaking of Kamara Smith, Cedric Sabalos sending a little bit of a shout out. Is that right, Coach?
Yes, definitely. He said we look great and we sound better, which is awesome.
We appreciate that, Cedric. Another foul on Fabius, and Fabius got to be careful. A little animated. This is going to be a technical foul, and you just can't have it.
It's been brewing. She's responded that way 3 times when fouls have been called, and this was the most animated. Yeah, you got to keep your cool, especially in crunch time.
Yeah, the referee that she was hollering at wasn't the one that called the technical. It was the off judge on the near side. She saw the over-animated display and Coach, I think you're right. I mean, if you're trying to keep it under wraps and send a message, I get it, I understand it, but at the same time, how about just letting it go?
Well,
give her a warning, maybe.
You know what? And maybe they already have because this is the 3rd time she's done it during the game. I saw her earlier, and they probably told her to kind of chill, watch it. So it's unfortunate because you love that passion, you love that energy, but it can't work against you. And she also fouls out with that.
So Fabius is done. You know, the Rams are a team that can put it on you in a hurry. Fabius does have the ability to shoot it from 3, and she's done for the bowl game. And there's still another quarter and 2:16 to go.
Well, she got the personal foul, right? Personal foul, and
It's
then the technical.
It's a personal on the tech, if memory serves.
Right.
So she gets 2.
Right. So she got 2, and she's done.
I mean, that is insult to injury there, and the first free throw up and good by Cuellar. I think this is 4 shots coming, isn't it? Fouled her on the shot.
Yes.
So Cuellar hits both. She got 2 more coming her way. Now, was it Cuellar or was it Pulka? I think it was Pulka on the shot. No, it's going to be Cuellar.
Yeah.
So Cuellar racking up the points here at the stripe. She has 6 right now, and she can add to that total.
Yeah, you got to keep your cool. I mean, you can be passionate, but can't let your passion hurt your team. That's unfortunate. Hopefully she gets over there on the bench, and after she finishes being upset about it, she starts cheering for her team.
Could very well be her last game this season. She's a sophomore, so this could be the last game of her career at LA Trade Tech. She can need her teammates to bail her out. 65-60, it's a steal for the Rams. Here comes Pulka in transition. Taylor lays it up and lays it in. This is Liz Parker, rather. So Parker converts. It's a 7-point lead for the Rams. Smith inside draws the foul. That's a terrific display of body control there from Kamara Smith.
Yeah, she's been doing that all game. That was a really nice attack.
You know, he used to have pretty good body control. Cedric Sabalos.
It's in the family. It's in the family.
Yeah, he used to put a little English on it too. Memory serves. Might get another shot out there.
Yeah, Cedric Sabalos could ball.
Yes, he could. That one off the back iron. Kamara needs to settle down a little bit here. Took a big collision. Don't see that very often here at this level. After a big collision or a big play, got to settle down. Almost looked like she was back on her heels. You want to be shooting that off the balls of your feet. There we go. Much better. She drained it. Smith now with 7. 67-61. Parker with it on the far side. Gives off to Pulka. There's a steal. Shirley picks it up. Transition now for LA Trade Tech. They're a man up. Shirley into the lane. Puts it up off the backboard. No good. Patterson taps it around. Off to Parker. The Rams the other way.
Shirley needs to get going for them.
Patterson, good deny or good challenge. Better offense. Speaking of English, off the backboard. Cuellar with a beauty. She's into double figures with 10. Kamara off to pull in from 3. Dijonay a little long. Getting away here from the Beavers. Late third quarter. Cuellar down the lane. Left-handed layup. Showing off the skills. Timeout Fresno. The lead now, double digits. Check that. The lead now, or the timeout taken by LA Trade Tech, and it's a full. We will do the same. back to battle here. Fresno's opened up a 10-point lead. They've outscored the Beavers by 12 here in the third quarter. Bria Fernandez got things going. It's a block the other way. The second unit doing their job for Fresno City. Jones looking to give it back. Parker comes up with it. 10-second differential on the game clock and the shot clock. Plenty of time here to operate and get a good shot if you're Fresno City. Parker, left-handed layup, no. Tapped out by Cuellar. She has been a menace. It's off of her shin, out of bounds. 16.9 to go here in the third. LA Trade Tech desperately needs a bucket.
They most certainly do.
Patterson, short corner, Shirley, back to Patterson. Beautiful
Nice
give and
job.
go. Patterson puts it up and puts it in. Still got to play defense here, 3 seconds. Cuellar quickly up ahead. Flater up, no good off the front of the rim. We're going to the fourth. 71-63, LA Trade Tech has a bit of a hill to climb. We're in the fourth. 71-63, the Rams with an 8-point lead. McKinney trying to change the script on that. Patterson crashing the boards, taps it out of bounds. It's going back to the Rams. I think that's a shot that you want. I don't know if McKinney's hit one from deep tonight. Cheyenne McKinney guarding maybe and maybe with a turnaround jumper. That's good. McKinney pretty good from deep. She shoots at about 32% on the season. We definitely like her taking the shots from out there.
When they look at the shot chart from Fresno City, regardless of the outcome, I mean, so much is in the paint.
Oriana Shirley. What a move. Just a easy, simple step through and reverse layup maybe. Into the lane, picks up her dribble, kicks it back out. This is Cuellar. Cuellar turns and gives it off to Pulka. Pulka on Shirley. Shirley operating with 2 fouls. She's going to have to get a little bit more aggressive defensively. Parker driving the lane on Poland. Great. That's a great cut by Pulka. Taylor, it comes to her and she lays it up and lays it in. An unfortunate bounce for the Beavers. Shirley lost it. Parker with the steal.
Trade Tech needs to stop to stay in the game.
They really do. And Taylor down low, maybe gets away with the travel before the foul, but the foul's called. 8:32 to go. Double-digit lead. And looking to add to it is Jasmine Taylor at the free throw line for Fresno City. Free throw up and good. 0 rim on that one.
Hey, so we haven't talked about this yet. Coach Tessler, Fresno City is going to retire at the end of the season. It's been 23 years, 11 at Fresno City, so this is the 24th year, and 13 at Reedley College.
Second free throw. A little bit more rim on that one, but she gets it to go. 77-65, under 8:30 to go. Joy Bell with it on the far side. Ooh, she hit a triple earlier in this ball game. Trade Tech gonna need some right now. Poland on the baseline, puts it up and puts it in.
Nice attack.
Taylor working with 3 fouls, and Shirley took advantage, or Poland rather, took advantage. Good active hands from Joy Bell. It's a steal. Bell, good composure, didn't rush the pass and throw it away. Tamara Smith. Smith to Shirley. Baseline. Reverse layup. No. Pulka on the rebound. Pulka up ahead. Maybe. Maybe. Taylor. Terrific catch. And a score. No, but she's fouled. Tamara Smith, the offending party.
To finish, Coach Tessler's coaching staff, you talk about longevity. Chris Fisher has been with him for 20 years, Jeff Kaczynski for 17 years, Glenn Huffman and Brenda Frazier for 11. And he credits his staff with so much of his success. And you know, when you have that kind of consistency, you can build an amazing program, and he's done it at 2 places. So.
Yeah, consistency equates to success. You're exactly right there, Coach, and he's done a fantastic job. As part of a terrific program and an athletic department at Fresno that, as we've mentioned throughout the broadcast, we seem to find them always up at the championships. That's a foul on Maybe. Patterson can't get it to go, but she's going to the line. Apparently, Trade Tech, you have to really go into attack mode here.
Right. They're not in a place where they can trade baskets.
No. They have to attack. They need to get the foul count up for Fresno. Fresno only with 1. That's their first of the 4th quarter. Already about 2.5 minutes in. Free throw off the back iron for Patterson.
And you need all of these right now.
Can't miss any.
No, and scoring with the clock stopped is the best way to get back into the game, but you got to put them in. Margin
for error very slim at this point for LA Trade Tech, trailing it by 12 in the 4th. Patterson, nothing but net on that one. She has 13. Cuellar back to Maybe.
Little 3/4 court pressure.
Maybe off to Parker. Parker had a cutter in Jones. Has another cutter in Cuellar, and Cuellar can't finish at the rim. Patterson with a rebound. She'll put it on the ground. Up ahead to Poland. Poland has it knocked away momentarily by Taylor. Off to Shirley from the corner. A lot of time for a 3. That one a little long. Rebounded by Jones. Jones, nobody stops her. Puts it up, puts it in. Too easy. Timeout, Fresno. As the season ticking away here for LA Trade Tech. They trail it by 13. 6:52 to go. .52 remaining, possibly in the rest of the season for LA Trade Tech. They'll need something dramatic. The Rams from Fresno have been fantastic here. That's a great move from Shirley. Puts it up off the glass.
They need Shirley to get going. That's only 4 in this half.
She had 16 at the half. Little run and jump here. That's a good press break. Parker kicks it back to Maybe. She's going to reset the offense. This is precision basketball in the half court and the full. And slowing down a team that wants to up the tempo and then picking your spots as Pulka goes to the rack. She's fouled. Fouled by Patterson, I believe. College of the Sequoias, Irvine Valley College, up next.
Fresno City has relentlessly attacked the basket. Very few 3 attempts.
Well, the 3 attempts that were not going in that first half went at the start of the third quarter, and that really opened things up down low.
That did, and then that was it. They haven't settled for the 3. They've continued to attack the rim.
They certainly have. They haven't had to. Excuse me, it's Sierra and Irvine Valley up next. On our schedule, Colleges of the Sequoias and Mount San Jacinto later this evening. It's good fade there by Bell. Bell from the elbow. That's up. Not good. Pulka tapping around the rebound. Should stay here, and it does.
Trade Tech has got to score here.
Well, it's going to be Merced, and the winner of this one, and Merced with an impressive win over the top seed from the south. Joy Bell may be bleeding from the nose, being looked at by the referee. Well, Coach, at this point right now, looks like the Rams are going to move on. And, you know, what do you think about the matchup potentially between the Rams and Merced in the semis?
I think Merced has overachieved for its size, for its stature all season, so I expect them to compete. The way this team attacks the rim could be problematic. I think it's problematic for most teams. But I'm not gonna put anything out of the reach of Merced. Not when a 5'2" kid averages a double-double.
Patterson wins herself a couple of free throws by being aggressive. She was tapped on the hands. I believe she was fouled by Jasmine Taylor. So Barrows will come on in substitution of her. Patterson shortchanged that one. It's rebounded by Maybe off to Jones. Merced strikes me as a team that very similar to what we saw a year ago, College of the Siskiyous. Guard heavy. The Siskiyous had the Twins. That's a turnover. Going to go back to LA Trade Tech. I forget the names of the Twins, but they were very good guards that could shoot the basketball. You probably remember it better than I do.
I do. I think they went to South Dakota or South Dakota State. I think South Dakota. I need to look it up. and then the other guard went to Cal State Fullerton.
Patterson from the short corner. Shirley with a rebound. Fell down. It's back to the Rams with an 11-point lead. 5:05 to go. Barrows in the short corner. Off to Parker, and Parker dribbles it out. Rams taking the air out of the ball here in the fourth quarter. Up by double digits. Maybe. Little old man game. To the rack. Left-handed layup. No good. Patterson with a rebound. She's fouled by Parker. Third team foul on the Rams.
Again, Trade Tech, I mean, they still have time, but the flow of the game doesn't make it seem like they have time. Yeah. But you get a couple shots, you get a couple stops.
Need a couple threes.
Yeah, you do.
They have not shown the ability to really shoot the long ball here, particularly in the second half.
Well, I know Coach Morgan thinks they have a lot of grit. Now's the time
corner,
they need to
great
show.
up and under move. Oriana Shirley.
That was a great move.
There's a steal. Here's Poland. Poland lays it up and lays it in. Quick 4-0 run. 82-75, 4:08 to go. Last one went down to the wire. Why not this one? Steal for Kamara? No, it's off to Parker. Just missed. Shirley now with 22 after the layup. Maybe has that blocked by Patterson, and how do you call it? It's clean up top. Her third foul. On Kamani. Snacks pleading her case, and she's got a good one.
Thought so too. That was a
didn't bring it all the way down. I think she challenged at the top. Let's see if we can bring back the slider there, Stoy. Looking for the replay, not going to get it. Well, you can replay the entirety of this broadcast on demand. Go to our YouTube channel, SoCal College Sports 1. May be good on the first. Michaela with 12 in this one.
It's been really solid from the line.
Dejanay Poland will check out on Cubs and Andresi Tate. Andresi has a triple earlier in this ball game. Maybe on the second is money. Tate from three, the lefty off the mark. Patterson from the weak side, and she can't corral it as she is out of bounds and she's contacting the basketball. So back to Fresno City it goes.
Just to clean it up, it's Megan and Melissa Daly, and they're from College of the Siskiyous, and they're at North Dakota.
Thank you, Coach.
Yes.
Pleasure covering them last year in their run that ended
Palomar
versus Mount Sac.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe still on the dribble. Inside, Taylor, terrific feed.
Nice
Patterson
block.
gets it out of here.
Do such a good job of drawing defense and dishing it inside.
I love the old man game.
It is the old. It is. That is the old. That's the old woman game right there.
Shirley back the other way. Fouled going up on the rebound.
All right, they need to score with the clock stopped, so this is a good thing.
Coach, who was it back in the day for the WNBA? Played for Houston.
Cynthia Cooper? Which one? What about her?
Very similar to Maybe's game in terms of being able to kind of play in that mid-range, just great mid-range game field.
I had the Brazilian's name. Cynthia Cooper, Tina Thompson.
I think I'm thinking Tina Thompson.
Yeah, Tina Thompson
she
could
had
go
some
inside
size
out.
to her, and she could go inside out.
She could get to the rim.
And she could handle it a little bit. I mean, she wasn't going to cross you up, anything like that, but she was going to maintain the dribble and make you work defensively and really spread the floor anywhere on the floor. Just so effective. And really, when I look at a player like Michaela Mabey, that's exactly what she does, because she's a power forward or a three that can really stretch the floor with her ability, not only to shoot it, but to find in the half court. That's what a luxury that is to have for Coach Tesla.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She's been really, really tough in this game tonight. But they all are, they're fearless going to the basket.
3 minutes left to go. LA Trade Tech down by 7. Can they spark a final run? Jones all the way the other way. Patterson was on the end line after she'd come away with it. Good challenge.
Again, there's still time. They need to stop.
Possession arrow in favor of the Rams should it come to it. Pulka looking for the ball. It comes out to Jones. Jones to Cuellar. Julia on the dribble versus Kamara Smith. Hands off. Pulka looking for maybe. Off to Taylor. Taylor on Patterson. Good defense. Patterson can't secure the basketball. And Taylor, that's going to be a backcourt. It's going the other way. Beavers with a bit of a pulse here, down by 7. They could use a triple. They could just use a really good shot here.
Just need a bucket right now.
Double screen at the high post. Smith comes off of it
Nice take.
with a sense of purpose and finishes up top. She has 9 in the contest. Kamara Smith, maybe, still on the dribble. So hard to get it out of her hands. Maybe. Still on the dribble. She's almost baiting the defender. Jones had a bit of a minute. Puts her head down, has that block by Poland.
Great
Poland back the
defense.
other way up ahead. This is Shirley. Shirley puts it up on the rim, can't get it to go. And this is going to be a travel called on Polka. Patterson tripped her up. They don't call the contact. Well, if you don't see the contact.
Wow, yeah.
Geez.
She definitely got hit.
She can't believe it. 5-point deficit for LA Trade Tech. Bucket right here completely changes the script in this one. Out of bounds off of the leg of Patterson. It's going to go back to the Rams.
Wow. That's the last thing they needed right then. But there's still time. And I know I'm thinking like a coach. You don't ever want it to end.
Maybe.
But Fresno City is just doing such a good job of milking the clock.
They really are.
I mean, maybe it's getting close to where it's that time to foul.
Maybe he's baiting Poland to try and reach. She goes right around her.
Wow.
You know, you got a couple of questionable whistles. Last travel call after the contact from Patterson. Is this maybe a bit of a makeup call? Maybe. Tough call in that spot. Free throw up and good by Michaela.
Solid from the free throw line. You know, Trade Tech, they need a quick bucket. They need a stop. Another quick bucket.
That one rattles home. Timeout Fresno, up by 7 with 1:06 remaining in the fourth. Time ticking down
Trade
here
Tech
for
needs
Trade Tech.
excuse me. Trade Tech needs a bucket, and they need one quickly.
Tate, or check that bell from 3 off the mark, and that might do it here. Trying to chase down Cuellar.
If they don't foul, they will run the clock out.
Trap here on maybe. We have a timeout called. Last timeout by Fresno City, 40 seconds to go.
So I don't think there's enough time on the clock to try to trap and try to get a turnover while they run time off the clock offensively. There's just not enough time in the game.
Back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports. seconds left in this one. Fresno with a hammer lock on it. They got a foul here,
Yeah,
Coach.
foul. Yeah, there's not enough time.
Poland with 3 fouls. Shirley with 2 fouls. Fouls Pulka.
30 seconds and down 3 possessions. Yeah, 3 possessions. You got to get the ball back.
Free throw up and good for Jasmine.
Fresno City's been so solid from the line. You know,
think about this. They've just been solid in general. They got everybody on the floor right now in double figures. Cuellar with 12. Jones with 11. Pulka with 18. Great move from Smith.
Nice.
Quick hitter. Got to foul Cuellar. McKinney does. Sierra and IVC due up next.
It should be a really good game.
Free throw off the mark on the front end for Juliet Cuellar. Second free throw is good. Smith quickly up ahead. Shirley, McKinney in the corner. 3 ball off the back iron. Coach, the Beavers are 4 of 20 from beyond the arc.
And that's what they need right now. They need the 3-point shot.
In a big way.
In a big way.
Maybe. On the dribble. That's probably going to do it here.
That's it.
They can just hold the ball here.
Yeah, they're not fouling.
Out of bounds, 1.8 seconds to go, and season is over.
Great job by Trade Tech getting here, but an even better job by Fresno City today in execution.
So the top 2 seeds in the South go down. Merced will take on Fresno City after the Rams dispatch LA Trade Tech 88-81 in Game 2 on the day here from Ventura. Back in a moment with some words from the Athletics Event Center. (88-81). It's a final. Fresno moves on with a win over LA Trade Tech. Back in a couple minutes with head coach for Fresno City, Brian Tesler, here on SoCal College Sports. Brian Tesler, head coach for Fresno City College, will join us in the booth in a few minutes. But meanwhile, we were going to step away. We were going to start our next broadcast here, Irvine Valley and Sierra. Game 3 of the day here for SoCalCollegeSports.com's coverage of the 3C2A men's and women's basketball championships. Step away here, and then we'll come back for you with the start of that broadcast with Coach Tesler. Thank you for watching, everybody. We will see you in a little bit.